Okay, BDs, so this is part 3 of my eating disorder story, and we left off that I had a new boyfriend. One of the first stories that my boyfriend had told me was that he had a childhood friend that died of an eating disorder. Yeah. She had gone inpatient so many times, and the last time that she thought it would stick, she fucking died. She died of a heart attack while in treatment. Was that enough to stop me? No fucking hell it wasn't. That made me go into secret stealth mode. Given at the time we weren't living together, I lived in an apartment complex, and he was my neighbor across the way. And so it was really easy to keep it secret from him then. A few months later, maybe 3 months later, his lease was coming up, my lease was coming up, and we decided to move in together. At first we moved in with his best friend, and eventually we lived out on our own. All through that time, I kept it a really big secret. I don't know how he didn't know. If he did know, he didn't tell me. So in my eyes, he didn't know. I was really good at keeping my eating disordered actions while I was in the shower, if you catch my drift. At some point, I don't know how I got to this point, I don't remember, but I ended up seeing a therapist. And I saw her for about 6 months before we got to the place where it was like, okay, I have an eating disorder. And she was like, okay, you have to go to treatment. This is really bad. Now, I was at a point where it never affected me physically, but I was under triple digits. I'm 5'2", so it's not like a big whoa. Like if you're under triple digits, like I wasn't significantly like underweight, but I was underweight. And I was just like, I kind of knew that I was at a point where it was to a point of no return. So at this time, I had to tell him that I was going to treatment, but I told him that I had gut problems, and I think he believed me. He didn't say otherwise, so I can only assume. And his mom was a nurse, and I told her the same thing. Did she believe me? I have no fucking clue. She never told me otherwise. I don't think she did. I don't think she's stupid. I think she very much thought that I was going through a crisis. But this is where shit gets tough. This is where I spiraled completely out of control. Even though I said I was spiraling before, this is where my hell starts. And this is where I brought my hell onto other people. And so get ready for a ride. So when I went to treatment, I was not ready to go inpatient. I didn't have that big of a problem. And so I went to treatment every day from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. I ate my lunch and dinners there, but I went home and I got rid of it. So I wasn't fully committed to treatment. I was half-assing it, and I was okay with that because I wasn't ready to fully commit to getting better. While I was there, I met a girl named P. We'll call her P. She was my best friend in there. And she was the start of the wild roller coaster that we're about to go on. She made my life a living hell there. And we are going to have to get ready for a part 4. I'm sorry.